This week we're living La Vida Lucca.
We dive straight into Italian driving and even get caught up in a road traffic incident.
We swap chaos for carbs with a behind-the-scenes visit to a pasta lab.
Keep watching, you'll love this funny video from Lucca.
If I told you we were in the walls of a walled city, would you believe me? Look how wide this tree-lined avenue is. Good morning from Lucca in Tuscany. We are living La Vida Lucca. This place is beautiful.
We're standing just now on the city walls. The city walls are 30 metres thick and they're so well used compared to other city walls. People run on them, they cycle on them, they walk on them, they drive on them. Maybe just some people drive on them if you're special. But this is a Tuscan charm being here. What a place. And actually the music is incredible as well. It is the birthplace of Puccini.
La 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 la. I'll probably take that out, don't worry. No one wants to hear my singing. It's fine, carry on though.
I think you're actually a really nice singer.
Stop it.
I think the only issue is, that's Pavarotti.
Is it not? Is this not where Pavarotti was born?
No, Puccini.
You're joking. I've been singing that tune for days because we were coming here, so it's not Pavarotti's birthplace.
No, I don't think so. Was Pavarotti from Verona?
I've no idea. I thought he was from here.
I know he certainly sang in Verona in the amphitheatre.
Oh,
but
he did, yeah.
Yeah, but no, Puccini. And apparently in the centre, where all the sort of bars and restaurants are, there's lots of Puccini music playing during the day and into the evening. So it's got a really nice feel to it. It's got a real charm. And the thing about Lucca is it's quieter than its neighbour Florence or Pisa. It's just got a different vibe to it. What a beautiful place.
So let's cut our chat and let's go and see some of this amazing city. It does look very busy.
I don't think busy the same way that Florence is. It's got a different feel to it. It's got a more sort of local feel. It's got plenty of people living here. There's also lots of tourists, but it just, I think you get a moment here, because I felt Florence we're falling over people at bits. I'm liking it. It feels as though this is a lovely stroll. And what fantastic city walls they are.
I think, if we said that these are 4 kilometres all the way around, they are intact, and they're one of the few cities in the world that still have intact walls.
It just feels an absolute treat and a privilege to be able to still walk around these.
Behind me is the Cattedrale di San Martino, or the St Martin Cathedral. It is beautiful. You can go inside. It's an inexpensive €3 per person, which is really reasonable. We can't go in because of the dog, but it is lovely. Worth a visit.
I do think there's a bit of a common theme here with the dog. Can he go in, can he go in? We'll maybe need to separate sometimes so we can show our viewers some brilliant spots inside.
Do you want to go in?
No.
Okay, well that's that answered then. Let's go.
I'm loving the fact, does it feel tick boxy here? It feels like you can just wander around the streets and see what comes upon you. It's very nice, and it feels really authentic as well. Like you can have a nice coffee, sit and do a bit of people watching, and just enjoy the Italian culture, which is fantastic. It's definitely different from Florence. From a perspective of Florence, I would describe as Lucca on steroids, when everybody's trying to tick where they're going and everybody's moving in big crowds to see the next landmark. Because it just feels a totally different vibe, and one of real peace and joy. None of them are usually generally talking.
And here's the main square. Let's go in. What do you think? This main square is built on the site of an ancient Roman amphitheatre, and it's called Piazza Teatro because it's built on that. Now it's not round, it's in fact oval shaped, which makes it unique and very well photographed. Smell. Ciao.
Pasta pizza?
Later. In the original amphitheatre, it was where gladiators fought and shows were put on. So it's interesting to see that people who live in the houses still live a wee bit of that. They are looking out the windows, watching the people going by, and I think we might do a bit of that. A bit of people watching in the square, maybe grab ourselves a coffee.
It's a well-deserved coffee after having a nice walk around. So yeah, we've got a
This is my drink. You have to try and get one of these. They're really, oh mate, no.
What is it you've got?
Cream with a strawberry, like blend it up with, you know, the green nutty, the green ones
The pistachios.
inside.
Sounds brilliant.
fabulous.
You have to try one of these, mate. Try one.
What do you think, James?
I love it. Absolutely love it. It may be up there as one of my favourite places. Walking through the cobbled streets there, just such lovely architecture, the rustic feeling. It's got a bit of bohemian as well. It feels amazing. And to think it's all within a 4.2 kilometre city walls, it's all within it. And we were speaking to a lovely couple, Mick and Olive from Newcastle, who have been coming here for 8 years, and they were telling us so many interesting things about the city and the area as a whole that actually we probably will change our plans. What do you think, Nicola?
Sounds good to me. What I enjoyed about meeting Mick and Olive watches us on YouTube. How cool is that?
That was incredible. That was about a moment. Oh my goodness.
It was. And she was saying, oh, it's so funny, I feel like I know you. And you think, oh, that's what we're putting out on YouTube, that people feel they know us, and that's quite special and humbling.
Of course it's an absolute privilege to meet Olive, who actually watches us.
It really is. And it was interesting what they were saying. They say they've kept coming back to this place because they love it so much. And they say, well, maybe not go to Lucca this year, or maybe look it out, but they keep coming back because they just really enjoy this place and the areas around it.
So, hello to Olive and Mick. Pleasure meeting you. We're here in front of Lucca train station, which is so accessible for the city walls. follow us and we'll show you what a beautiful walk into the most historic walled city in Italy.
How nice is that? They're playing Puccini in the tunnel as you walk into the city. Beautiful, just a bit classy, isn't it? And here we are, literally a 2-minute walk from the station and you're here at the walled city. So accessible from wherever. You can get you're about an hour to Pisa on the train, about the same to Florence on the train, so it really is worth the visit if you're staying in either of those destinations. Look at these city walls though, aren't they impressive? I have to, yeah.
I thought I don't want to go in.
Scusa.
Sorry, scusa, scusa. That was really nice of them, a round of applause. I didn't really expect that, because we didn't say that much, but that was still nice.
It was a nice touch for Jordan Johns.
Wee bit of a scruffy entrance when you get into the walls, you know, with the graffiti.
There's no hush, no habit to the other side. Lucca is an amazing city. It's not somewhere that was on our list for this Italian road trip, but I spoke to my mum and she said when she was here she loved it. She thought it was one of the nicest cities in the whole of Italy that she visited. And I tell you what, Mum, well done for telling us, because we are staying an extended period of time here because it is so wonderful, and what a beautiful place to wander around. Such a nice relaxing time after being in other cities. We booked this local hotel a few minutes ago called Lucca. It looks fantastic on hotels.com. Let's go and see if it lives up to its 9 on the rating.
Well, it certainly looks traditional.
This is lovely, isn't it? It's like very Italian, very rustic. This is, if you were to actually think about how you'd enter an Italian local hotel, this is how you'd imagine it. It's beautiful. Oh, this is lovely.
Sweet, lives up to its name, it's been charming.
Look at charm. Actually even better, 9.2.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? It's so
Sweet.
so sweet. And let's look at a room.
Wow. Smells lovely.
Does smell lovely.
And look at this for sure. How's this for a accurate depiction of Lucca? Here's our view. This is indeed charming. Where's the bathroom though?
Not sure, is it maybe one of these ones like that? No, expose and bedding.
Is there no bathroom?
I'm sure there was a bathroom. Did say private bathroom.
Right, we'll go and check. We'll go and check.
Could be a bit of an issue in the middle of the night.
Could be. Let's go and check
Let's
and
go
we'll
check.
get back to it because right now there's no bathroom.
I found it, Nicola, just across the corridor. Here we are.
So it turns out the bathroom isn't en suite. Instead, it's slightly across the hall, but it's sweet. And really, if you think about it, we're in an ancient city, ancient walled city, and this is just all part of the idiosyncrasies of having rooms in an old city. It's cute and definitely charming. It's just interesting that every corner you turn has got something lovely on it. This as a city feels so authentically Italian. There are tourists, but there are also a lot of locals, and that feels great to be here and be part of it. It doesn't feel like you're checking a list of things you must see here. It feels like some of the things are more low-key, and you're getting the experience of just kind of meandering through the city. It's beautiful. So that is easy.
So we need to
A statue of Puccini and not Pavarotti. Oh, there's a Puccini museum. We're here at the Casa Natale of Puccini, which is now a Puccini museum. This is where he was born, and we're here in his hometown now. I've been humming away to Nessun Dorma since I knew I was coming to Lucca, and when I started singing it, James was saying to me, "No, Nicola, that's Pavarotti, that's not Puccini." Wee bit of research. Puccini wrote Nessun Dorma and Pavarotti sang it. So I was kind of right, but there's my confusion, and I'm going to stick with that one. Puccini is really well known for all his operas, Madame Butterfly, La Boheme. So he's very interesting to be here, and he really is celebrated here in the town of his birth. But the really good news is I don't feel quite so stupid as I felt earlier on. I love the way that every time you order a drink here, they bring you a wee snack as well. It's almost like Spain, that idea of tapas. Brought olives, tortilla crisps. Great.
Perfect for your coffee.
Yeah, I know, clearly they're for you, James, but luckily James doesn't mind sharing with me.
Right, Nick.
Oh, that's gorgeous as well, isn't it? Look at that retro looking shop.
I think that's definitely not one of the designer stores I was talking about.
But I think that's part of the charm of the place.
It is. It's not all high end. There's lots of family-run businesses. But I'll talk about the shops again, just in a way, never mind. We find ourselves back where we started today.
Yeah. right at the tourist information, but who needs the tourist information when you've got James and Nicola and Jordan Jones? I think we're not bad tourist information.
I would say we put a different spin on it and actually probably give you some facts you would never know about Lucca, but also facts that are made up about Lucca as well. So, do you know?
It's only joking, we've not made anything up. Everything is true.
Is that true, Nicola? What was
Yeah,
the size of the wall?
At points it's up to 100 feet or 30 metres wide.
Ah, well done. Puccini?
Born here, wrote the song that Pavarotti made famous, Nessun Dorma.
Absolutely. And do you know what a fabulous song it was? I do that often at the karaoke, and do you know it goes down a storm.
Let me know in the comments if you believe that.
And in the comments if you want me to sing it, I'll do it next time. We often talk about bikes in cities and how you need to make sure you're in the right lane, the walking lane, so you don't get knocked down, but in the city walls here, you'd expect there to be less cars, and actually they're quite persistent and they don't give you a minute. It's almost like off the road and you're walking down a sort of precinct area, cobbled precinct. A bit cheeky, to be fair. I think you probably just need to be more like an Italian and tell them where to go. I think that's probably the point, isn't it? You're maybe just too nice.
I think that's true. We're definitely seeing there are differences in our highway code, of course. So for example, at a zebra crossing we stop and we have to let the person get off the zebra crossing before we drive again. But we did that, I did that the other day. I was driving, I'd stopped, somebody was still on the zebra crossing, but they weren't in front of me, to be fair, and the people behind me started peeping at me as if, come on, move, move, move. And you think, oh, that's right, we've got some rules that they haven't in other countries.
Whereas me, I'm a wee bit less patient.
So you ran the woman over?
She's okay, only caught her shoes. What a beautiful store. It's gorgeous. A pen shop.
Casa della Penna.
Ah. And the name.
Yeah. Italian should be easy for us. Our own language is based on Latin, but yet, and so lots of it makes sense, but it's just so fast that it becomes tricky to capture.
And you're saying that when we come from Scotland?
That's true.
Everyone's like, just give me a minute. A minute. Even with subtitles, even with our subtitles, people say, can you just slow them down a bit?
That is true.
The city was bustling today with tourists and locals. What a great atmosphere. But what I've noticed as the evening goes on, it becomes a bit quieter. Now I do know it's beginning October, so it will be a wee bit quieter in the evenings. But I'm putting it down to the fact that there's not loads of hotels here. Very local businesses, small boutique hotels, no real corporate names. So it's quite difficult to get a hotel at a reasonable price. That said, still busy enough for a good night out for Jordan Jones. And let's go and see what's happening in the main, what's the main bit called?
Anfiteatro. Piazza Anfiteatro.
And you heard it from Nicola, that's exactly what it's called, so let's go and have a look.
It was delightful during the day. Will it still feel delightful at night? Let's see.
It's so rustic, isn't it, as you walk through this archway?
Oh, Indeed, it's delightful at night as well.
Beautiful. This is so different being oval shaped. Normally there are like market squares and that's where the centre of the city would be. But this one's oval and I like it. What I would say, there's lots of restaurants, bars here, but it don't seem to have a lot of space inside. So what do you do when it's raining? Because it has been raining a wee bit. Not sure. Or does business come to a halt? Or the Italians just got on with it? Not sure.
Maybe. Don't know the answer. We're not here in the rain, so we don't know the answer. But if you've ever been here in the rain and you know what happens, let us know. The only bit that is a wee bit of a blight on this oval is actually these temporary structures behind us, and we've seen them all around the city. They're here because there's going to be a Comic-Con at the weekend, and I get how fun that is and how much business that'll bring to the city, but when you're here trying to look at it, you feel a wee bit, I don't know, a wee bit let down maybe. I'm not sure what the word is, but that's the only...
Probably the only downside to it, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the only criticism
Yeah.
I have of this place. It really is lovely.
And who in planning signed us off? Come on, this beautiful, historic, oval centre of a beautiful city of Lucca, and we've got a white tent here that's just like something out of where they would do some of the background stuff in the movie set. It's not great. It kills the actual feeling and the ambience of the actual area, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you say that from your point of view. We're here in October. October's quiet. So our city's got to think, how can we have business all year round? So it does make sense.
Yeah, I get that. But it's all around the city walls, and it looks fine there. That's perfectly good. And maybe it should just stay there. It's not doing this area any good at all.
Right, James. Well, why don't you get on the phone to the mayor and let him know your opinion, because I'm sure he'll be interested to hear it.
I think it's only Thursday today, so I managed to do it before the weekend. And Nick will be saying to me, right, Victor, stop.
Absolutely. I just mentioned it briefly and he goes into a whole tirade. I don't know, James.
Yeah, I know.
I think you need to go. I think James needs to go back to work.
I think James needs to go and get some food and a wee glass of vino.
Maybe.
Some Italian vino, just to make me smile.
Maybe you're hangry. Let's go.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. Hangry.
We're outside Veroni Pasta. They've got what they're calling a pasta laboratory. Let's go and get a look at this.
That sounds interesting, let's go.
Fantastic. Ooh, bless you. Thank you. So it all gets made here. That's great. That's fantastic. Thank you for letting me see that. Thank you. So that was really great, getting to see all that fresh pasta being made here on site. So that persuaded us we're going to get our dinner here. So, can't wait. Hopefully it's delicious.
I love bruschetta, and do you know, look at how vibrant and juicy these tomatoes look. I wonder if they taste so good. Let's give it a try. That's exquisite, absolutely exquisite. You just don't get stuff like this at home. Even though you try to like it, it's just not the same.
I think it's fair to say we are not a food channel, we are not foodies, but you can't help but want to dive into the food here in Italy.
I have a green lasagna. That looks delicious, beautiful. with aubergines, peppers, the works. Look forward to getting into it. What have you got?
I've got tagliolini. Yeah, I've got tagliolini with tomato, burrata, basil. Cannot wait. And look at that pasta. Right, okay, let's see. I'm going first.
Nice.
It's delicious. Pasta's just perfect.
That is absolutely beautiful. It's just melts in your mouth.
Is it better than my lasagna?
No, nothing's better than your lasagna, Nicola.
Okay, that's fine.
Nothing. But this is second best. So we did stop for one last one at a beautiful little bar in the centre. Such a nice ambience, nice and warm out of the cold, and definitely last one.
For a year, next year.
Cheers. We place is made up of so many different generations.
Yeah, but it's free.
Yeah, there's certainly an eclectic range of things in here. Rolling Stones tickets, the Virgin Mary.
Pay with the 5 of us, with dental work.
It's got a nice wee bar. Tenants. Look at that, eh? All the tenants lagers. How good is that? The middle Lucca and the bar has got all the different tenants. Lagers. Wow, they are strong. I mean 9% there. What a nice wee bit to sit. Is that Richard Clayderman? Yes, that is Richard Clayderman. Definitely seems to be a bit of Scottish influence in this bar. Very nice. And Tennant Super is certainly one of the ones that actually is like, in Scotland we like Beer Moretti or Peroni. They love Tennant Super here. I would never touch the stuff, but tell you what, can't knock them for trying. There'll be some bad toilets, but this has got to be the worst ever. Have you ever seen the film Trainspotting? I think this is a similar experience. No idea what's in that cupboard. It's absolutely roasting. There seems to be some sort of fan. Can you hear it? Nicola, do you remember Trainspotting?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember toilets in Trainspotting?
Yes.
How could you forget them? They were absolutely pristine compared to the toilets I was just in there.
No.
Now I know it was an unusual place we were in, but at a different level of wasn't good. As the main editor, you will come across some nice footage.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And on that note, that disgusting note, we'll say goodnight.
We shall. Ciao for now.